previous session, we have implemented our service registry. In this session, we shall implement API Gateway. To implement API Gateway, I shall create a new project. I am creating it from IntelliJ, but you can do it from start.spring.io also. Let's quickly give the project name Retail Bank API Gateway, and here come D2D, developer to developer, and next. Here let me add few dependencies. One is Spring DevTools, Spring Web, and here I need to use obviously the Eureka Discovery Client because I want API Gateway to be registered itself in Service Registry, and I select Spring Cloud Routing Gateway. Circuit breaker we shall need, but we'll add it later. So that's enough for now, and let's click Finish. Let Maven build this project. Quickly go to Resources and rename this application.yml. And we create a new file called bootstrap.yml. Spring Boot first reads bootstrap.yml, then it will read application.yml. To use bootstrap.yml, we need to add a dependency, and let me add this dependency in our pom.xml. This is Spring Cloud Starter Bootstrap. Now in main class, let's give the Eureka Discovery Client, because this is a client and it should register in Service Registry. In Bootstrap, quickly define the port number, give it 8222, but you can give any port, and I give the application name Retail Bank API Gateway. Now in application.yml, I need to quickly define few properties specific to API Gateway. First, I gave the Eureka client properties so that it know where is the Eureka server and registered it. So let me copy the URL from existing applications. Now we give few properties related to API Gateway. So API Gateway routes, and here we need to give ID. It's an array, so you can give multiple IDs. Give Retail Bank API Gateway. Let's change it to Retail Bank Account Route. Now we need to give URI, and it should be load balance followed by the application name of Retail Bank, because this is the application name where it registered in API in Service Registry. Now let me give predicates, and it will be path. Let's look into the path of our Retail Bank. In the controller class, it is Retail Bank. So let's give it Retail Bank anything, and here we give methods get, post, put, delete. Let's quickly build and run our applications. So let's quickly build it. Run. Okay, we have some issue. It is failed to start. Okay, I know what I missed. Let's quickly correct this one. I need to give default zone, which I missed. Okay, now we build and run it. No need to build it, just quickly run it. Yes, this issue is resolved. Now we can see we can access our retail bank application directly. That is, we are using the retail bank URL and we can access this on our port number. If you note, it is 8001. Now let's check whether we can access the same through our API gateway, and we change the port number to 222. Is it the port number? Let me check. Yes, it is the correct port number. Now let me enter. Okay, we are getting a blank page. I think there is some typo or something in the configuration that I did in application.xml. Let me check that part and correct it. Okay, here we made this mistake. Instead of it should be load balance LB, not LD. We made it LD. That's why we face this issue. Just run it once again. Let me check. Yes, it's working fine. We can see we are able to access our get all account endpoint using 8001, which is our retail bank URL, and we can access it through API gateway also. Let's quickly look into how the things is working. The customer sends request to API gateway. API gateway talks with service registry and it gets the URL for retail bank manager service, and then it forwards the call to retail bank manager. That way it is working. It gives us an advantage. We can change the port for retail bank account anytime, but still no need to change in this front end, and we can access it through API gateway. So whenever any request comes which has retail bank followed by anything, okay, suppose in our case get account. So when API gateway gets a request which has retail bank and followed by anything, so in our case it is retail bank / get all account. That point of time, API gateway will check what is the URL for retail bank account service. To do this, it will come to our service registry and it will check retail bank account service and what is the URL for that. So it will get the URL. In other words, service registry will provide the URL to API gateway. So API gateway will get the URL. After that, in this URL, API gateway will append the retail bank / that is, in our case, retail bank / get all account. Check a breakpoint, and it will call. And see, when we make this call, it is coming to API gateway, and from there it is redirected to our retail bank applications. So you can see if directly we are using, it is working fine. Even through API gateway, our application is working fine. Now, if retail bank manager service is down, that point of time API gateway cannot return a result. That point of time we shall use circuit breakers. We shall do it in the next session. Till then, see you.